Oh, okay. So yeah. We're back. It's been a while. Make sure it's okay. Um, it has been a while indeed. Um, School has been something. Say that much. It's been something, but spring break has commenced. So, you know what time it is? It is time to lock in. And last upload was like March 2nd, I think, and the last time I looked at the charts was March 10th. So in between that time, I did have a stage where I was just watching YouTube, consuming knowledge, and I watched a few videos on increasing your pair size and how it helps with. I mean, yeah, your the amount of pairs you trade, and I saw how it helps with increased opportunities. You won't really feel the need to rush trades. You have a lot of pairs. You know that you, and if you know what's going on in each pair, just having alerts, knowing when those pairs move, not knowing them to T, but just knowing what's going on in the week, fundamentals as well. So that's what I was doing here. Um, Also went back to the basics, relearn everything I had learned, and I feel like I've come with a newfound strategy. I'll say it's just more intraday, just way more intraday instead of swingy because my old how I would trade before. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but how I would trade before it was quite swingy, swing trading where I would look for a long term profits. Like instead of trading to the end of this consolidation box, I trade straight to this key level. So yeah, change that. Let's just go straight into analyzing. We're gonna analyze all these pairs. Talk about what I'm looking for. It is Thursday, so could see some setups tomorrow, today maybe, but we'll see. So I'm gonna delete this. It is something I saw. Or what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start using what are they called? Callouts? Callouts, yeah. Callouts during price. So at the end of the week, I can analyze deeply into what I was thinking in each moment. But we see here as a moving average, I mean crossover, as well as lower high gives me confidence in price dropping. But I would like to wait to and see a break below and a test of consolidation. If I would have entered here, I would have been trapped. This is the entry I would have looked for before. I'd be like, okay, oh snap, lower high, all right, bet. Moving average crossover, I'm gonna just enter here, stop loss here, and take profit where um you could try and get in on this Fibonacci here. It's barely a risk to reward, and it's not really the smartest trade. Um, Actually, it's not that bad. This is not that bad. Can't lie. But knowing me, I probably would have entered for a trade all the way down here. But yeah, this is not the worst trade in the world. It's Fibonacci. Seeing that lower high, but at the same time it is a risky trade because I do that same trade here, that same thing here, boom, came down, boom, okay, rejected off of here. It doesn't play out. So waited for the retest, didn't see it, but wasn't even looking at the charts here. Waited for the breakthrough retest, couldn't hold strong. We see a pull up, boom, boom, boom. Actually, yeah. We'll keep going with this. So we see a pull up, boom, higher low right here, just completely breaks this lower high. This was the last lower high we see on the 4 hour. Breaks through it. And where does it come to create a higher low? Breaks through this lower high. Remember, came up. Why could you just use this demonstration? Came up. Okay. How do I use this? Oh, came up and consolidated not only at the moving average, but also at the lower high. So it creates a lower high at the same area. After creating wicks here, we see the wicks. We see wick, boom. Unable to keep pushing down. Even after a strong push down on the 4 hour. And we see wicks, wick, upside, downside. And we're waiting for a push out basically because we see another consolidation box in this consolidation box basically. From here to here. And what do we see here? We see a strong push down, just completely bought up. I'd say 10-15% of the candlestick. Right here at this close, we're looking for a scale in. So we're scaling in. Going to the 15-minute. This is where that candlestick closed here. Closed here. Moving average crossover right there. This is our entry. Big push up. Entry here. Stop loss could be like down here-ish. Don't need to really be all the way down here. This was just a push down, which got bought all the way back up. So we could have it here just to maximize our risk to reward. Below the overall lower high on the 4 hour, look on the 4 hour. The price was unable to break below this area right here. So we could have it like here. This is also where the lower high was. Moving average had already crossed over. This was a great trade to be in. If we wanted to, could have scaled in here. See this push up. Bang, enter here. Stop loss right here. Take profit here. Not the best trade. Risk to rewards wise. The best trade. Could have scaled in. Got a better entry somewhere here. Like here-ish. But considering that the TP is so close, not really the best trade to be in. And we don't know what's going to push out of this area. So once price gets here, price completely just bulldozes. And how do we know this will happen? We don't. There's really no way to know this. 10 a.m. could have been fundamental news. Could have. If that's the case, still no way to really predict this is going to happen. If you want to, considering the price has been rallying up this whole time, had 1 week where it was bearish, honestly, you moving this TP even higher wouldn't be the worst decision. Taking partial profit out here and letting it keep running, not the worst decision. Could have scaled in here and had a TP here. Not the best decision because price didn't really retest here. We didn't really see a breakthrough retest of the consolidation box, but we saw a retest of the moving average here and here, and we saw a big push up off of this. That's a strong push up off of these confluences. Break through the lower high, consolidation and higher low at the lower high, consolidation on the moving average, higher low at the moving average. It's just a lot of confluences as to why we should believe it. It's going to push up, and we see this strong candlestick here as well. Just there's no selling power here. Consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days it consolidates. A little over a week. Trading terms, 5 days. Consolidates a little over a week of trading days. Why would it just get here and then push down? It's already at the 29.25. 29.50 is really close. So why would it just get there and then completely fumble? You see it fumbled here, but it's been consolidating here for a while. So it getting here and then fumbling doesn't really align with golds. So we could have the bias is going to get even higher. And it's not bad to get out right here. But being more aggressive and reaching for more profit, just making sure you take profit at your original one, though. Make sure you take profit here. But just keeping it running wouldn't be the worst decision. So we could, let's go back. clean up our charts a little bit. All the way up here. We could get the move this up too, because 29.50 right here. It's, I mean 30.50 is where we're at right now. Oh, make this box a little bigger. Boom. Alright, good here. Price came to this area, highest it's ever been. We're at new highs. See price get back down to this area, and it just creates a higher low off of it. Like, I'm confident we're gonna keep pushing up. We see the moving average crossover. Can't really see a counter trend line here. Like, it's not really a counter trend line. Scale down, maybe. Not really. Not the prettiest thing in the world. But yeah, head and shoulders here. Boom. Push up to this area. Came down. Bounced off of that area again. So really, right now, I would have an alert at the 39.50 and an alert down here. Could see price create a head and shoulders here. So I'd have an alert down here just to see, just in case price does push down. So what we could see is a few things. We could see price shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, push down. We could see shoulder, head, failed shoulder, a double bottom right here, triple bottom, infinite bottom, really. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rejections off of this area. So, like, on the 4 hour, at that 32 hours. What? Never mind. Could see a break of this shoulder right here, and this area right here we could see too, where price not only created the shoulder but also created a bounce on the head too. See a breakthrough, retest, push up, breakthrough, retest, push all the way up. And yeah, could see that for gold. Really just need to see price get up here though and break through retest. Or just create a higher low. Give us a higher low. Even at this area right here. A strong push up. Nah, really at the 30.50. That's what I'd be looking for. So on to GA. 1 second. So on to GA. We could look at past GA. So did have GA pushing up here, but you did see price push down a little bit. Nevertheless, we're gonna ignore this. Focus on now. I'm also gonna mark out like missed entries and things like that. What was the missed entry here? Yeah, I'm curious. Probably it's double top. I see it here. Anyways, I'm gonna delete this. Where are we now? Oops. All right. Let's go on the 4 hour and just see what's happening here. Instantly, my eyes just gravitate towards here. It's huge. Yeah, honestly, here I'm looking for sells. Hit, drop, hit, drop, hit, drop, hit, drop, which is what happened. It tried to break through right here. It peaked this area, breaking through this area, peaked here, and just didn't close there. just completely dropped down. So right now, looking at the 15-minute, isn't really showing us much. Looking at the 1 hour, I'm placing an alert right here, and at the same time placing an alert. Could see Fibonacci here. And an alert up here. Because if price breaks through right here, I do want to get in. I would want to get in the trade right here. Price continues down. 4 hour could see a free tap here, push down as it did here. It didn't just one tap and then drop down. One tap, boom, push down, push back up, down, up, down, up, down. You know. So for that, that's what I have for GA. You'll see a little uptrend here. Overall, also looking gold. Overall uptrend. GA is an overall like buy though. Overall buy. So what we could see is simply a Fibonacci being fulfilled here down to this 2.05 and then a continuation back up. So we can see that happening. We can see a Fibonacci, can see price getting back up here. Possibly by the end of the week, just getting back up here and then starting a push down. Or quickly just retracing back up and then pushing down to this negative 27 here. Or more likely the 2.05. Then pushing back up. So we could see. And yeah, considering it's an overall uptrend, that is what I want to see. Price push back up a little bit, then drop down, then push up. Or you see price pushed up, push down, and then continue pushing down. But strong bullish movement. Strong bullish movement. So we want to trade with the trend. We would get in for this sell though, if I see price get up here. Wouldn't want to get in for this sell. I'm going to move my alert a little. Alright. Alert's not going to cooperate. Alright. Let's cooperate. Alright. On to GAU. Still near the area where I ended off with it at. Had this beautiful structure right here. Consolidation broke through this area right here. And was just tapping this area. Tap, 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 tap. We just couldn't break through. I had a lot of bearish sentiment here, but price pushed through above it. Created a counter trend line and pushed through that. We'll delete that though, nevertheless. I'm not salty. Now price is at this area, 1.3. And we scaled down. We also see consolidation here as well. Look, the moving average has crossed over. So again, what I'm looking for here is probably a Fibonacci here. Price retracing a little bit. And then pushing down. Realistically, right here is where I'd want to see, where I'd want to enter. Push down like right here. Stop loss like up here somewhere. Or we go to the 15-minute, see some good structure here. We already see two somewhat lower highs right here. See another bounce off of this area. Enter here. TP here, here. So I'm gonna have a alert there as well. Could also just pre-fire the entry and just enter now, considering prices at these areas. I wouldn't even have it like here. I'd have it like a big area of right here, where I expect price to reject off of, as it did in the past. So, yeah, I am pretty. GU as well is pretty bullish, but for now, I don't really see it pushing up that much because it's just not showing us that much bullish momentum. I don't want to see it get down here, so that's it for GAU. EU pair I do kind of like. Saw some good structure here. I can't even get. I gotta acknowledge it. I saw some good structure here. Boom, lower high here. Broke through the counter trend line. And as I was talking about earlier with the being more intraday, I had my entry up here, could have just had it at the end of the consolidation box. Guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in the market. But more than likely price will get there. More likely than getting all the way down here and breaking through. So of course could have had my TP here. But I didn't take profit. At all. So should have took profit, had my stop loss in profit after taking profit. So we didn't leave with just a total loss, and as well price overall was bullish. Should have traded with the trend, but with these two, I do see price pushing down a little bit because we are at some strong areas. So yeah. Yeah, some strong areas. Could also just CGA just drop here. That's why I have my alert here in case. EJ though reached the peak and dropped. Very nice. Looks very nice. And at the current moment, it's just creating a lower high on the 4 hour. I'd have an alert down. Wow. Let's go down. Oh my gosh. Alright. Don't mind that. Just scholarships. Alright. I'd have an hold on, consolidation box right here. And really just wait for price to break this. Really waiting for prices to break this consolidation box and then looking for an entry. This is not a bad entry. Entry and TP down there. Stop loss literally just like this. And as said before, alert in this general area. Take profit here. Take partial profit here and let the rest of the trade run. Not mean to do that. So yeah. Yeah, we are seeing overall bearish movement though. So, AU, goodness. Wow. Hold on. All right, back at it. Yeah, we spent a lot of time on gold. Yeah. Anyways, AU. That's been fun analyzing this pair, honestly. Where do I start? This is a lot. Saw lower high here. And price was consolidating, so we zoomed in. Those scale in as always. Consolidation was looking here. Let's bar replay this. Scale down even more. What was I saying? Structure broken right here. Lower high, or you could have it right here. Lower high. It was broken. Retested it, broken. But it couldn't break this area right here. A strong area. Which I didn't really wait for. And yeah. So we're gonna go through it. Delete all of this. Look at what price is doing now. Did anticipate price getting up to this previous lower high, which as we do see, price did it did almost hit that. It almost hit it. We'll keep that down there. Alright. Yeah, not being biased left is something I need to work on. Alright. So we see price never broke structure here. So we are still bearish. Very, very bearish here. Not really looking for anything until, yeah, I don't like this here. Could see like this whole area where price just stops at. I need to see price get either to here, or we see a bounce up, honestly, to like this area here. Looking at it, price also never broke upward momentum. We see a trend line or Fibonacci get fulfilled here, or almost get fulfilled. But we put it over here, or keep it here. No, put it over. Price is just retesting here. We could honestly just be seeing a push up if we don't see a break of this area. So scaling down. Really want to see a retest like down here-ish. Near this level. Or price just gets to this area. Price gets to this area. Or even near this area. I'd want to see. I don't think price will get all the way down there, honestly. We'll see. We'll have alert here. That's it for AU. For CAD. Our bias was mainly right, honestly. Seeing price close here, honestly, to take profit. Where was the entry? I don't know. I think I moved it a little bit, or it was just like that. But good bias for that trade. Yeah, price is still moving down. So I want to see a break below here. Just continue breaking structure or break above here. High. Alright, low. Go mark them out for these things. High. Low. High and our low. Really have a low for that. Okay. Okay, high. And really our lows up all the way up here. And we don't really need one for that. But yeah. Price is really in this range. Just gonna wait to see what happens. But price is overall bearish. Overall, really overall bullish. Just creating higher lows here. We're seeing higher lows here too. It's overall bullish. Price is overall okay, overall bullish as well. Bullish, I'd say. I'm bullish. So yeah, that was basically it for these pairs. I'm gonna be analyzing. So So yeah.